Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are whiskey grabbing it up.
Whiskey grab. This is like we're so close to allocation season.
Yeah.
Finishing up July. July was an interesting month. Like the first 20 days of July, slow as all can get out.
It really was.
And then it just
really was.
hammered down last 10 days, last 11 days. So
That's so true. Like looking at our bottles.
Oh,
like,
I mean, they all, like most of them all came, well, a couple of them came early. But like all of them basically came at the end of the month. So, all right, you can go first.
All right, ready? My first one, Henry Mckenna.
Dave's personal favorite.
Personal favorite. Actually, I got this because I did some electrical work from somebody, and they paid me, and then they also said, well, here's a bottle of Henry Mckenna, and I said, thank you.
They're so kind.
We appreciate it. So
nice.
There it is.
All right. So the first one I grabbed, this is actually one of the bottles I grabbed at the beginning of the month, is the Rossville Barrel Proof Rye. So this, I've never had one of these before, and I don't know really anything about them. I plan on, when we actually plan on trying it, is during one of our live streams, because, we know how much our friend over here, Dave, loves ryes.
I do. I love them.
It's MGP rye. I think it's like 4.5, 5-year-old
whatever.
Rye, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing right here.
Whatever squib it is now.
Yeah, whatever squib it is. But if you know all the facts, please hit the comment button and go ahead and leave all of that. Hit the like, notification, all that fun stuff. But I'm hearing good things about this bottle. But I haven't tried it, so I look forward to it.
Look forward to it. I just finished off a bottle, so I bought a bottle. This I bought actually pretty much at the beginning of the month. It's the Breckenridge PX cask. It's basically a sherry cask finish. One of my really good drinkers, so I bought it again. And this isn't cheap. Like this, I think the first time I bought it, it was like $40-something. It is now like $62.
Really?
Yeah. So.
And everything's just went up.
Yeah, everything's gone up. But this will be a staple in my.
Well, my next bottle, I can definitively say retail is cheaper than yours.
Yes. No, I don't know about secondary.
It's the Jack. He ain't talking secondary. It's the Jack Daniel's Small Batch Coy Hill. Now it is cheaper, but it's half the amount.
Yeah, it is.
We've already reviewed it. We've already talked about it. This thing, I took it over to a little bit of a bottle share the other night, and everybody was like, "Yeah, this is really good."
Yeah,
like it's a hitter. Like it's phenomenal. I get all that. I still say like what I've said before about the about the Coy Hill. Are you better off owning two of those compared to this one, basically?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like secondary value?
Yeah.
Probably.
You are.
But
this is good.
That's going to be a contender for end of the year.
Yeah, it will be.
So
yeah, for sure.
It's really great.
Yep.
Watch the review we did on it, too, if you haven't.
All right. Our next bottle, we'll do this one together because we both got these Whiskey Row Fire 117 series.
Mm-hmm. And they are literally fire.
Yeah.
They are great.
I know we talked about this before in the review, but I hold the batch, the High Angel Share Batch 1 in high esteem, and this is right, like they're neck and neck. Like this is just, it's so good.
So I took this over to that bottle share I went to the other night, and everybody was saying the same thing. And I think I haven't blinded them, and I think they're all so different that you're gonna be able to tell.
Yeah.
But I think I like that more than.
I want to blind.
I the High Angel Share.
I definitely want to blind because 1910 would be third on my list.
Yeah.
And then those two are like 1 and 1A. I'm just not sure. Like I want to do them together. I don't even know if I want to blind them. I just want to taste them side by side.
Sure.
And I'd be okay with doing that as well. So
100%.
Yep.
I will say we talked about on the video. We didn't know how much of this stuff they were going to have. They have been releasing this more and more at the distillery.
Yeah.
So there were some rumors that what they had was just that day. I don't know if those rumors are true. It looks like they have more.
Yeah.
So.
Or they just didn't sell it all on that day and just said, whatever.
Well,
obviously they didn't. Our next ones, again, we're going to do this together because this was kind of a unique thing for us. We had one of our listeners, his name's Paul.
Yeah.
Paul had been watching our videos, likes our videos. As a matter of fact, if you like our videos and all that stuff,
hit
share.
that like.
Yep, I do all that stuff. Turn off the notifications. Turn on the notifications. Don't turn them off. Turn them on. and all the good
But
stuff.
if you turn it off, we'll blame Dave.
Yeah, but he saw one of our videos and the Elijah Craig barrel proof C920. I was right at the end of it and was nursing it, and I finished it. And he
Such a good bottle.
he found one, sent it to us. Paul, thank you so much. We're not even going to open these yet until we're going to do a live stream and we're going to crack them.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that we love this.
Yeah,
so,
1,000%.
Yeah.
We know that thing is going to get crushed in like no time.
It will get crushed.
But he also sent that because he knows my my dedication on hunting the store pigs and having the whole collection of it. So, and
he lives out in Arizona, and so he sent us a store pick from that too. So, Paul, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. I hope that you listen on the live stream so that you know, we can interact with you a little bit more. So, awesome stuff. Is it me again?
It is you.
Sure. My next one is the Starlight Distillery. This is a bourbon.
I think you're obsessed.
Finished in honey barrels. Yeah, I mean it's the good stuff. If I find another one of these, I'm gonna get it. And this one's specifically from the Ridge, which is up in New Albany.
I was just gonna say it's right over here.
Yeah. So it's and so love this bottle. As you can see, I got it this month, and it's there. So it's a hitter. And again, we've talked about we don't talk about Starlight that much, but we do love Starlight. They are the kings of finished whiskey. To me,
I think they do it better than most.
Yeah,
I
don't know if it's better than all, but man, they're right up there in the finished whiskey department.
1,000% agree.
Really good stuff.
All right, my third to last one is the Heaven Hill Select Stock 14 year. So for everybody who doesn't know, this bottle over here, that William Heavenly Hill bottle your own experience, at Heaven Hill they do a tour basically where you get to try 4 different expressions. They're all barrel proof, and then at the end of the tour you get the option to bottle one and buy it. This is the one I got to do. What's funny is there's a little controversy from this because now you could go and do as many as you wanted. But I think since now so many people are selling them, I think now you can only do 1 per.
Listen,
on the special one. Now the Elijah Craig, because they also have Elijah Craig, a Larceny, and then a Bernheim. No, okay.
There's always somebody that ruins all the fun.
Let me say this about the Bernheim. The first time I tried it, one of the worst things I ever had. This last one I had, it's drinkable. It's not bad. So
does this run the same as what the other one ran?
No, so it's like $40 for the tour. That's $200 for the bottle.
Really?
Yeah.
Because what the other one was 130.
I think it was like 100 and something.
Yeah.
I don't think the tour was that expensive either. But regardless, it is first off, the tours book up quick.
Yeah.
So get on there, schedule it out. These are very, very special. These Heaven Hill Select Stocks. I think it's really, really good. I do think that one's better, but I think this is still really, really good. And it's cool. You get to go in there, you get to label it. I put Bourbon Kingdom on the side of it, so the guy looked at me. He's like, Bourbon Kingdom, and I was like, yeah, it's our channel and stuff. He's like, I guess we'll know if you sell it. And I was like, oh dang. No, don't worry about it.
He came at you
with a
little anger in him.
I know.
I think there was a little anger in him. So.
But he was actually a nice guy. He did well on tours, but really great. Highly recommend going and taking it.
Yeah. And then I picked up a Woodford Distillery Series toasted oak oat grain.
Say that 6 times fast.
I haven't opened it, but I picked it up. These are hit or miss.
I just want to know if it tastes like oatmeal.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
To know. Actually, you know what? I did try it, and I like the finish of this better. I forgot. I tried this at Liquor Barn while I was sitting there, and then they had them, so I picked one up. I like the finish a whole lot on this, more so than I liked the double oak. But
really?
The finish on it.
I
didn't like the palate as much.
21 or the 2020?
The 2021.
Okay.
So,
that makes sense.
But anyway, these I like these. I generally like them because they offer something different from Woodford that you don't.
Sure.
That you don't.
It's good to experiment like that. All right. So my second to last one. This is a 9-year-old Willett Rye. Now, for anybody who's local, you already know what I'm talking about, but I'll just fill everybody in who's not. This is last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Well, last Saturday from when we're recording. Liquor Barn decides Saturday morning they're just going to put out 3, bourbon barrel picks and 1 rye pick from Willett.
Yeah.
And it flooded every store. Every store had it. The small ones, the big ones. It was everywhere in Louisville. And people were, I got to know, somebody was like, hey, we're hearing rumors that there's going to be a big drop at Liquor Barn Day, but nobody knew who it was. And so I'm like, cool, whatever. And the reason why I'm saying whatever is because I'm at work. And
He's like, I can't do anything about it anyway.
All of it.
Yeah.
And I have friends who got multiple bottles, and they're cracking them open left and right. Like, dude, this stuff's so good, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting over here crying just because I'm at work. I'm not leaving. Afterwards.
Hey, let's don't cry for him too much. I mean, the dude, let's just face it. You see behind us. So.
But I say all that. The next day I went out, and I was like, well, I'm going to hit a couple of the liquor barns that maybe don't get as much action. And I was able to get one of these, and then I was actually able to text a couple buddies, my buddy Josh and Scott, and they were actually able to go get them too.
Yeah.
And Tyler, thank you, Tyler, by the way, for letting me try it the other night too, because I think it's actually really good. I think there were some people that were a little skeptical of it because it's not a cheap bottle, but it is really good.
It's definitely not cheap.
It is really good.
No, it's like $3.80, right? Somewhere right around there.
$3.50. I don't know.
Yeah,
it wasn't cheap.
But it eclipsed the $3.50.
But we were trying to figure this out the other day. This might be one of the oldest Willett Ryes that they've ever done. So,
well, my last bottle is gonna follow right in line with him. I got a Willett bourbon, a 6-year. This is the 6-year. This is the high corn.
Mm-hmm.
I got this kind of at the same time with that, and really excited about it. I actually got to try these because the Liquor Barn.
All the liquor barns have them on the bars.
Did they put them on the bar?
Like all of them have them.
So the Liquor Barn I generally go to had it on the bar. So I went and sat and drank. This is the 6-year. They had 2 8-year. I think 2 8 years. One was a high corn. Another 8-year was a high corn, and then the other 8 8-year that I tried was more of it was more fruity.
Was that
it was really good. It was
the
OG.
139.5.
It was around the same.
I can't remember.
This one is 124. That one was 126 that I tried.
There's one of them that was 139 proof.
Okay.
And some change.
And so I really this is the 6-year. I liked it. But if you like bourbon, I think you'd like the 8-year on it. But
it was just nuts.
This is what they had, so this is what I got.
There hadn't been a Willett drop.
No.
A bunch of us had been talking. There had not been a Willett drop locally, either at the distillery or at one of the stores, in years. And then all of a sudden, in one day,
and the Liquor Barn I went to said
they
haven't done an AM allocated drop, or this is beyond allocated. This is a rare whiskey drop. The Willett is they put theirs in tiers. Like there's your standard drops, then they have their allocated bourbons, and then they have their rare whiskeys, which this falls in that category. And he said they haven't done an AM drop in a long, long time.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, now my last one. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't think this was actually ever gonna happen. The old Smoke Wagon rare limited, all the bells and whistles, rye. So
they're experimental.
Yeah, the experimental. So long story short on this one, shout out to Nate and Matt. These are a couple guys who I met. They watch the channel. Met them actually at a random liquor store. And I was kind of talking to them a little bit about where to go, or kind of just what stores to visit while they were out.
Yeah.
They so happened to get this while they were out. And I was just like, dog. I'm just blown away. I'm just like, that's crazy. And then he messaged me and was like, well, hey, would you want to trade for something? And we worked out a trade, and overall awesome. I was telling him before, and he actually saw the picture. They went out and they hunted like crazy. They did one of the better jobs I've seen of some guys in the streets, coming in from out of town and hunting and grabbing stuff. They did fantastic.
You picked the perfect weekend to come in town.
Oh yeah, I mean there was a bunch of stuff going on in the state, but this I've been super excited about. We
Yeah.
will at some point in time try this. I think we might wait for like a live stream or something.
I'm excited.
But yeah, it's a gorgeous looking bottle too. With
It
that
is.
green and gold, it reminds me of my high school colors.
The green and gold is super cool, but Smoke Wagon,
Here we
as
go.
always.
Aaron, this is not me. This is him.
Aaron, listen, I love your product. There's no doubt about this. But this particular bottle with the green and the gold, you know how awesome it would be in one of those clear bottles that you did the uncut, unfiltered with when
Here we
you
go.
ran out of amber
we go.
glass. This would be that. And listen, I love the amber bottle, just not on this and not on the uncut, unfiltered. Save that for the small batch and the younger and, all those things, small batch, whatever. But, bring that clear bottle back, man. I know this is like your signature thing, but it'd be a cooler signature if it was.
I'd love to hear that
bottle.
debate between them two one day on the stream.
Hey, listen, I'd be happy to come out to Vegas,
Yeah.
smoke a stogie, drink that batch 79 with you because I know you got batch 79 somewhere.
That batch is a hitter.
It
I'll
really
be all
is.
about it. Anyways, again, super excited about this. This was for it being a slow start to the month. We ended really strong.
We did. We ended strongly for sure.
Overall, super excited.
Yep.
With everything. So yeah, let us know in the comments below what you all got. If it was a great month, allocation season's right around the corner. So I know a lot of us are slow to kind of build up and and everything else. So
yeah. Well, let's let us know what you got, what you didn't get, what you hunted for and you didn't find, or just what you did find, because we love the interaction on all that. So all right, well, till the next time, we'll see you.
See ya.